Hello, I'm Janet. Welcome to this lesson, and in this lesson we are going to be testing ourselves on oral skills. We are going to tackle a poem. Read the following poem and answer the questions that follow. The title of the poem, The Seed Shop. Here in a quiet and dusty room they lie, faded as crumbled stone or shifting sand. Forlorn as ashes, shriveled, scentless, dry, meadows and gardens running through my hand. In this brown husk a dale of autumn dreams, a cedar in this narrow cell is thrust, that will drink deeply of centuries' streams. These lilies shall make summer on my dust. Here in their safe and simple house of death, sealed in their shells a million roses sleep. Here I can blow a garden with my breath, and in my hand a forest lie asleep. That is the poem. For more understanding of the poem, you have to go through the poem, read it severally before you tackle the questions. Now we go to the questions, and the first question requires us to describe the rhyme scheme of the poem. Now, we all know that a rhyme scheme is the pattern created by words that rhyme in a poem. Now, rhyme is the use in proximity of two or more words in which the last syllables have the same sound. And so when this pattern created by words that rhyme in a poem, the rhyme scheme, that is what we call the rhyme scheme. Now we identify the rhyme scheme by looking at the pattern formed by the rhyming words, for example, at the end of the poem that we call end rhyme scheme, or in the middle of the poem, or which occurs in the course of the lines. That is the internal rhyme scheme. In our case here, in this poem, our rhyme scheme is occurring at the end of the poem, and so it is end rhyme scheme. Now let us tackle the question. It is describe the rhyme scheme. We are going to write the rhyme scheme of this poem. Now, here in a quiet and dusty room they lie. Now, in the first sentence, we will give it a small a. Faded as crumbled stone or shifting sand. The word sand and lie, they do not rhyme, and so we give the sand the next letter, which is B. We go to the third line again. Forlorn as ashes, shriveled, scentless, dry. You will notice that lie and dry, they rhyme, and so dry will carry a letter A like lie carried. To the next sentence, meadows and gardens running through my hand. In this sentence, hand and sand, from this part, this sand and hand here, they rhyme, and so we give her hand the same letter we gave our sand, which is B. We go to the next sentence. In this brown husk, a dale of autumn dreams. Dreams do not rhyme with dry, hand or sand and lie, and so we give dreams the next letter, which should be C. We go to the next sentence. A cedar in the narrow cell is thrust. Thrust and dreams do not rhyme. They do not even rhyme with either hand or dry or lie and sand. And so we jump to the next letter, which is D. On to the next line. That will drink deeply of centuries' streams. Streams neither streams will rhyme with dreams, and so We give streams the same sound we gave dreams, and which is a C. We go to the next sentence. These lilies shall make summer on my dust. You will notice that dust and thrust, they rhyme. So the same letter that thrust carried, it is the same letter that dust will carry. That is a D. Here, in the safe and simple house of death, sealed in their shells a million roses leap. Now, we go back and check if there is a word that rhymes with death from the previous uh, lines we've tackled, and because there isn't, let's see if it is there. There isn't, so we give it the next letter, which is E, letter E. Sealed in their shells a million roses leap. Again, we could not find a letter that rhymes with leap, so we give an F. Here I can blow a garden with my breath. Breath and death, they rhyme, so it will carry a letter E. And in the hand a forest lie asleep. Asleep and leap, they rhyme, so it will carry an F. Now, and our rhyme scheme becomes, it will be AA, sorry, AB, AB, CD, CD, EF, and EF. From the first part, we have AB, AB, we have AB, we also have C, D, we have C, we have D, we have EF and EF. Now that is our rhyme scheme, and you will notice that it is a regular rhyme scheme. This rhyme scheme is regular. Now we go to the next question. What is the effect of rhyme scheme in this poem? We know that rhyme scheme helps create rhythm in a poem. Now, how else has the poet achieved the effect in to above the rhythm? Now, rhythm here in this poem has been achieved by alliteration, and we all know that alliteration is the repetition of the same consonant at the beginning of words. Now we have stanza 3, line 3. The word blow and breath has been repeated, so the repetition of the consonant B and B, that is what we call alliteration, helps to bring about rhythm. We also have repetition. For example, here is repeated in stanza 1 and 3, and the repetition of here brings about the rhythm. We have sibilance. For example, in line 1 there is stone and sand, and line 3 is scentless, that is sibilance, and we have alliteration. For example, in stanza 3, line 3, the word blow and breath brings about alliteration. So that is how rhythm has been created in this poem. Which words would you stress in the last line of stanza 1 and why? Here is our first stanza. In a quiet and dusty room they lie, faded as crumbled stone or shifting sand, forlorn as ashes, shivered, scentless, dry, meadows and gardens running through my hand. We are being asked, which word do you stress in the last line of stanza 1? And the last line of stanza 1 is meadows and gardens running through my hand. We are going to stress the word meadows, gardens running hard because they are of course the content words. Thank you so much for watching this lesson about the oral skills, the poem, and I hope it helps you improve on your English. Kindly remember to like, to share, and to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next one.